Today's second day of lockdown. Recently I've been having a really bad bout of insomnia, which is something I've been struggling with since I was around about 11 or 12, and I can't remember the last night I actually slept. On top of that, I'm feeling extremely ill, so I'm probably going to be spending the day getting a COVID test. But I will keep you updated throughout the week. Hopefully I get results back fast because I work almost every day.
So technically overslept this morning. So this is 15 minutes worth of work. Normally I would be running late, but I got a bike with a cycle to work scheme recently, so should be there on time. Fingers crossed. If I stop filming this, see you there, I guess. We made it. We're on time. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Just trying to fix my hair after wearing a helmet because I don't really want to have helmet head all day. People out on the road today, like a lot of people, which, considering like literally that was a 5-minute cycle, I didn't think I would see that many people, considering it's another lockdown as well. But if you bugger up the rules all year, this is where we end up. But hopefully I won't see them today, because, you know, I'm trying to stay positive. I'll see how it goes.
Good morning. Day 2 of lockdown 3. I've just done my online tutor time, which is very interesting because they don't turn their cameras on, they don't have to, and they don't turn their mics on, which is fine. It means I can just talk, but there's no response, obviously. And it's the same with most of the classes, and that's just really weird. You know, you forget how much you rely on like social cues from people and just that interaction. Instead, I'm staring at like a blank screen with like little squares. So it's really odd. I also feel absolutely shattered this morning. I could not sleep last night at all. I think I probably finally dozed off about 3:30, 4 o'clock. And then I got up to have a shower this morning, and somehow I look worse than before. Never mind. Today's an interesting day. Quite a quiet day. I've got 2 year 8 classes and a year 12 class. So the year 8s have been set stuff online. So I've just been writing a brand new scheme of work, or the first lesson of it for them, which is all about a mystery. So that's been set online. So they just complete that online, and then I have an online lesson with year 12 a bit later to get ready for. But so it's a bit of a quieter day than yesterday, but I need to use the time to get ahead now and try and plan far in advance because there's a lot to do. So let's go.
I've been at work for about 2 hours now. Not even that, I've been here for an hour and a half. And really struggling to find motivation. It's sort of a combined effort from there not being really any customers to serve, and all the customers that do come in, I feel like I'm judging if they really need to be here. Like, I'm happy to be serving people that are working in retail or are on the front line as medical professionals or healthcare assistants, like, but there are a lot of people that are coming in that don't fit that bracket, and just kind of makes me feel a little angry and a little bit like, what's the point in even being in lockdown if people aren't even trying? And like, I've got paperwork to do. Like, it's January, there's an entire financial reset, so I'm getting on with stuff, but keeping going with it all is so difficult, which is crazy, because normally I ask for this. Normally when it comes to like big paperwork days, I'm like, if everyone can just go away so I can get it done, that'd be lovely, because I can't make coffee and do all this at the same time. But now I'm like, please, people that actually need coffee, can you come in? But that's how my day's going so far. Only 9 more hours to go. Great.
No.
You are number 2 in the call queue. Please. You are number 1 in the call queue. Please continue to hold, and an operator will be with you shortly.
My glasses have just steamed up. Ugh, right. So I woke up this morning feeling so much worse than I did yesterday. My glasses are steaming up, I don't know if you can see. I rang the doctor. The doctor rang me back after like 10 minutes, so they got back in like really quickly. They're not sure if it's virus or bacterial. So I've got to go on some form of penicillin-based antibiotic, which doesn't actually make it better, it just stops it getting worse so that your body can fight it off. It took me 2 hours to have a bath today because I just could not be arsed. Also, I already had like a fat face anyway, but now I've got like a proper moon head and my glands are all up and it's just really sore. So I'm going to stop talking and edit today's video if my glasses ever defog. Anyway, cat cam. Do something. No? Okay.
Morning. So it's about 10:30. I've been awake for about an hour and a half, but just too lazy to get out of bed because it's nice and cozy. Got a lot of stuff to do, which is part of the reason I'm staying in bed, because effort. And yeah. Also, I don't think this is when having 2 days off becomes a problem, because my plan was to be busy today and enjoy my day off tomorrow, but I feel like it's going to become the opposite, which I don't want it to be, but that's probably going to happen. Yeah, and definitely need to go food shopping today, because I've literally got about 7 chicken nuggets and a packet of biscuits, and I'd appreciate not starving to death today. So you get to see me go shopping today, which is going to be fun. Undecided if it's going to be Lidl or Asda. Either way, I have to get to Metro, which is annoying. Well, actually, I got Iceland, because there's a small Iceland next to me, and then I don't have to get to Metro, which is nice, because quarantine and pandemic and all that fun stuff. But yeah, you can hear my neighbour's kid crying downstairs, which is very fun. To be fair, my neighbours are lovely, absolutely love them. 10 out of 10 would recommend having them as neighbours. but the baby's going through growing pains or something at the minute, so she's been very restless. And the other night I got a text like 1 a.m. apologising, but I was wearing headphones, so I didn't even notice. So, yeah. That's the extent of my exciting life at the minute. Although I do have some fun projects later today that I do definitely want to get on with, but once again, effort, and I'm feeling very lazy today. But the suns are shining, birds. I don't think I can hear any birds singing, they might be in lockdown as well. But in the meantime, I'm going to finish this. I swear I'm going to get up and get ready, but there's a strong chance I'm still going to be in bed for another hour after this. But updates to follow, I guess.
Okay, so different angle, different location, because I'm actually outside for once. But finally have a dentist appointment. So heading to that, and then I've got to go shopping, and then it's back to work as usual. So kind of a boring day, all in all, but it's actually slightly more exciting because I get to go outside for a legit reason. Woo. So they say only show up 5 minutes before your appointment so that you can avoid contact with as many people as possible, and yet there's a bunch of people sat inside. So I don't know what I'm doing. I might just barge in exactly on time and hope for the best. I don't know.
Look, I finally managed to get out of bed. It's only about 12:30, but I'm up. And today you get to see me do a really fun thing, which I'm very excited to do, and I know you're going to love. And I'm shaving my eyebrows off today. Because, yeah, one thing I don't think I've mentioned in the yesterday, was that as well as all the fun, adult, boring stuff, I'm also a drag queen. So all the fun projects I'm going to be working on today is around that. Normally I would just cover them with glue and powder and all fun makeup stuff, which I'm not a makeup queen, I'm too lazy to go for all that. But as I am very lazy and it's fun to live without eyebrows, also the same reason why I'm bald at the minute, because I've started doing some bald looks. Normally I would have hair, but once again, just for the sake of doing something fun and different. Yeah, but for the sake of doing some looks today, and I'm working from home, so not like anyone's going to see me without eyebrows. It's not like I'm posting things onto the internet where everyone can see for years to come. So, yeah, guess I'm going to be looking like an egg for a few weeks. I'm not sure if I'll film all of this, because especially shaving head, because you can see I haven't shaved for a few days, that can take a while. The eyebrows for definite, though, that only takes a few minutes. So let's do that, and then I might film the rest of that and decide what to do with editing. But I'll probably cut the edit or cut filming so I can do all this, and then let Anna decide when to cut back to the finished result. But at least for now, bye bye eyebrows. Well, it kind of worked. You can tell I've only done this once before. And then you get rid of the rest. They're going. See, normally I should be done a lot slower than what I'm doing it, but I just realised I forgot to charge this, so I might have to finish after I've gone shopping. So last night I was very ready to put on charge, but I completely forgot, and I'm going to suffer. I'll just go one eyebrow. What do you think? Stunning. And now we get rid of the other one. Okay, I'm actually looking in the mirror I've got now that I completely forgot I set up for this, which is making life a lot easier than staring at my phone screen. And that. Still needs a bit of a closer shave, but for now, that's the bulk of it. And like I said, my head I'm going to be doing off camera because, yeah, that's going to take ages. And yeah, what do you think? So that's my half and half look. Done. So yeah, so I'm going to finish this off camera. I'm going to have a shower afterwards. I'm not sure if that'll be before or after I film or start filming again. But yeah, so it'd be exciting to see me in full-on egg mode in about however long Anna cuts to. So, woo.
So, couldn't film at the dentist's because of all the restrictions right now, which is fine. But I'm not jazzed about the results, because I had a fuck ton of x-rays taken and everything in my mouth was just pushed around and tapped on to make sure that there's not too many problems, but there are. So I'm booked in for a root canal that may or may not result in my tooth being taken out. Yay. And that's all because I got horribly depressed and didn't take care of myself for a long time. So that's fun. And then when I did kind of get a little bit better from that, I was trying to undo the damage that had already been done, but it was too late at that point. So fun. Doing great. At least it's only 2 weeks from today, but it's like £300 out of my pocket at a time that's already kind of rough. But hey, I saved from not doing Christmas. Yay. Let's take care of yourself. That's the moral of the story. Outside of that, I'm just working now, so I'm already bored. I'm finding it really hard to focus on anything. It's day 2, what the fuck?
On my lunch break, it's just gone 1:30, I think. This day's become very difficult, I think. I've got a colleague in at the moment who is rightfully upset and angry about the situation we're in. It all just feels very money orientated, which orientated, unimportant. But we're getting through. We've done my paperwork, which is good, exciting. We love that. And we do what we have to do, I guess. It's a tough day. Lockdown day 2, tough day, apparently. Fingers crossed. Things go up from here. But not COVID rates. They go down, please. Thanks. I've also just found these markings on the wall outside. And I know that they're probably a dog, but my heart wants them to be a little cute raccoon. So that's me, anyway.
And there we go. I'm in full egg mode now, all shaved. I know it doesn't necessarily look it, but because I've got quite dark hair naturally, there's no way I can really get rid of this without waxing, and that is not happening. Same as my eyebrows, you can still sort of see a bit of colour. You can also see how uneven my brows are, because the hairs there is naturally a lot thicker and really weird, but the rest of that's quite normal. But it goes like if I was to leave this to grow out again like I did last time, I'd pretty much just end up with like one really thin line for a long time until the rest of it slowly starts filling and going down, whereas this one sort of grows just normally, so I don't know what goes on with my eyebrows, but that makes them a nightmare to cover. And now I've shaved, I've saved myself about half an hour late to trying to deal with that. But yeah, so for now I'm getting dressed in my as usual all black attire, because I just live in black clothing. I'm a theatre student, or was a theatre student, what do you expect? Yeah, and I'm also sort of looking at the terrible weather outside, and I'm so excited to go out and try and get some food. Because I'm starving, so I'm going to go out. Hopefully I'll be able to get something at Iceland. I think for now I'm just going to go Iceland because it's close, about a 5-minute walk. Get some food for today and tomorrow, as well as, what is it? It's Wednesday today, so Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and then Friday after work, because I finish at 6:30, and I believe the bigger shops like Asda and stuff are open until like 10, so I think I'm going to go there after work on Friday. Hopefully it won't be too busy. I normally tend to go quite late anyway because it's quiet, and I like it when it's quiet regardless of being a pandemic, but it's really nice going in and not having to worry about social distancing, so there's only about 2 people in the store anyway. So that's a future problem, but for now, let's get some food, have some late lunch, because about 3 o'clock I think, maybe even later. I'm not gonna lie, I've only spent about 20 minutes in the shower and then spent like 2 hours on Facebook, so so food, come home, eat food, then get ready to do my project, which involves getting a drag later, which is going to be a nice fun 2-hour process. I've got my heating on full blast because it is freezing today, and there's also a lot of cars going past, which I'm quite surprised by, because can I turn this? I don't use this often, as you can tell. Okay, I'm going to assume I can't turn this, just take my word for it. There's a lot of cars going past, and I'm not sure what's going on. Might be it's too early for rush hour, especially lockdown. Weird. I'll leave them to it. As long as they're not going to the same shops as me, all will be fine. So, food, home, eat food, get in drag, film. I was going to do a lot of filming today, but I'm going to split it up because we'll see. So there's a few different looks I want to do, and that's just effort to keep redoing my face. So we'll see. I'm hoping tomorrow can just be a nice chill day though, so if I don't get a film today, I might just wait a while before finishing the project. There's no rush. I mean, it's lockdown, it's a personal project. Why stress myself with deadlines? So, one thing I should have mentioned as well yesterday, because I've got more energy today so I can actually talk, is that one of my personal goals for this year, regardless of lockdown, was to be more active on social media. So I've posted something the other day, I've posted something last night that I filmed ages ago but just never got around to uploading. I've got something else I'm going to upload on my Instagram later today, and then so most of this lockdown is just going to be spent me getting into drag and just doing videos and photos and things like that to upload. And later on I'll show you my setup. I got something from Amazon. It cost like £100 with like a gift card. That was with a gift card and with a discount code on top. But it's a really good setup, and I'm very excited to use it. Now I just need to get a better camera because this one is poop, as you can probably tell yourself. My neighbour's got a dog out. Didn't know our neighbour had a dog. That's cute. So what was I saying? Food. Oh, sun. Oh, that sun though. Oh, that light. Look at that glow. So food, home, eat food, get in drag. And I don't know if I'm going to film when I'm out and about unless anything interesting is there. Because normally it's quite quiet around here because I don't live in that busy an area, so it probably won't be too different. That being said, I'm so not sure why there's loads of cars. But so be back in a bit with some food. Nothing exciting, probably just going to live off pizzas for a couple of days because I'm very healthy like that. And see you either when I've got food or when I'm getting in drag, depending if I can be bothered to film myself cooking, because I'm probably not going to cook anything worth filming. Simple as that. And also you can see a wig up there, which I'm going to wear again at some point. But more of that to come later, because that's not. Oh, that sun's really coming out now. Oh. So I'm going to go out because that's telling me as well that it's getting dark, and I do not want to go out when it's dark because then it's going to get even colder. So bye.
So for some reason he wants to sit like this, with his paw just sort of draped over my hand. Don't you, Archie?
It's been like 10 minutes since the last video I posted, and I'm just now coming back off my break. I'm printing off more paperwork, but I literally feel like I want to cry. Like, I love my job normally, but like, it feels impossible at the moment with customers being horrible to us and us feeling horrible about the customers, and I'm trying to pick my team up off the ground while lying there with them. And after already almost taking redundancy and losing my position as assistant manager, I don't really feel valued as part of this good fight. I'm not really sure what to do. Because like I said, I love this job. I'm really good at this job. And it just feels completely and utterly impossible at the moment. And it's just fucking making coffee, like, Jesus. God forbid if I was, like, a medical person on the front line. My God, I wouldn't. I couldn't. All things come to an end, I guess. I hope.
So it's 2:30, and I've just finished editing this. I started about 12, so it's taken me 2.5 hours. That includes getting footage as well. So, now to get it rendered and uploaded. Fun.
Oof. There we go. Another day pretty much done with. I had to do obviously some online lessons again, set some work for students to do and send back to me. My favourite, and I'll definitely share some in a video at some point, is the year 7s and 8s obviously can comment on their work, and some of the comments that you get and the questions are really quite funny or quite sweet. So that was obviously a busy day, still planning and prepping and trying to get ahead of everything. Obviously an announcement today from the government that exams are definitely cancelled, from the education minister. But obviously we still don't know entirely what that means. Last time when they cancelled exams, they said that year 11s didn't have to come into school, didn't have to be taught, which I didn't fully agree with at the time. But the trouble is, without any guidance, it's very difficult to keep year 11s and year 13s motivated if they haven't got a sitting exam. So it will fall on us as teachers to give them the mark. So it's about us collecting evidence, I think. So that'll be a big job. It's also a really tricky job, because if you're grading them, then you're telling them that's what you think they're worth. Whereas with proper exams, they've got that, if that makes sense. So, you know, I'm not fully looking forward to that process. But it's the right decision, I think. It's not fair on the kids to expect them to sit exams. It never was, to be honest, this year. So there's dealing with all that. I've just had a Zoom meeting with one of my drama groups about just a working party about the process that we have of selecting shows, which was quite interesting. And I had organised to, I was sort of running the meeting, but it was really nice to just talk to people as well. But I'm definitely getting bored of sitting in front of a screen, and we're only on, a few days into this. So I need to find things to make my room interesting. I need to not drop my camera, first of all. I need music or something, or something visually interesting as well, and something different to look at each day. But yeah, so now I'm going to grab some tea and get ready to do it all again tomorrow.
Not terribly hopeful, but fingers crossed it's not inedible.
Yeah. Finished my 10-hour shift. It got easier throughout the day. Less people started coming in the afternoon, and then there was like no one in the last hour, so close down was really easy, and we're getting out a little early, which is nice. Exactly the same shift again tomorrow with the same people. But I think we're getting there. I think it's difficult at the beginning of lockdown, because you don't know what you're going to get this time. Like, are people going to follow the rules? Are we going to be quiet and trying to find stuff to do? Or are we going to be biting our tongue and trying not to get annoyed with people that I don't think are coming out for necessity? That's right. It's alright. Positive mood. And we'll get there. So, anyway, home time. Yay!
Okay, so it's about 6:30, give or take. Don't know why it looks, there's no clock there, I just know it is 6:30. And you'll notice that I'm not in drag, that is because I am exhausted. Pretty much, I got back from the shops, nothing exciting, was actually busier than usual, which I thought was weird. But yeah, got in and out, got my food, no problem. Came back, had a pizza, and I've just been dead since. I managed to set my makeup all over there, got that far, got equipment all set up, all good to go, just literally need to be in drag and press record, but I just, no. No way I can film today and it be the level of energy I need it to be. So yeah, so I think my plan for now is, I see it's 6:30, isn't it? Yeah, it's about 6:30. So I've actually got something I haven't mentioned yet of a counselling session later tonight. It's through the website BetterHelp. Just thought I'd give it a try because it seems like something I needed to try. So far so good. This will only be my second session. My counsellor seems great. Only downside is he's based in America, and as I'm in the UK, there's a bit of a time difference issue. So pretty much all my sessions with him are going to be either super late or super early. Last one was 11 o'clock on New Year's Eve, funny enough, so I went to New Year talking to him, so that was fun. So this is my second session with him, also at 11 PM tonight. Yeah, and because I don't want to be half asleep for that, I thought I'd rather just scrap filming altogether for the day, have a nap, like an hour or two nap, wake up about 10ish. I'll say that's about 3.5 hours, but we'll see. Deal with a messed up sleeping pattern for tomorrow, and yeah, I'm gonna have a nap, do that, potentially film a video after that as well, depending how I feel. I might just talk about it in the morning. But yeah, so that's about it for me for today, to be honest. Had food, done some cleaning, tidied up, got rid of some rubbish. And yeah, so tomorrow's literally going to be get up, same as today, I say this morning, but today, so shower, shave, all this, because can't really see it, but I do get a bit of stubble after a bit. Yeah, and part of the reason why I've taken so long to get to this point is I was trying to find my beard and brow blocker to help cover all this blueness, but that has vanished. Also the same reason why I'm clearing out the wardrobe, because I dug through everything in there and there's literally nothing else that can be in. So yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to have to pretty much skinning myself to make sure all the stubble's as gone as possible, and then just really pack on the foundation and hope for the best. Yeah, but if I can't cover it, I'm probably going to have to scrap filming for now until I can order in some more. But thanks to COVID, the people I get it from, they're very much on back order, and a lot of their things are currently selling as, I think it's non-cosmetic stuff or something along those lines. So I got a flash palette from them, and they specifically said not to use it on skin and stuff because they haven't been able to access the standard testing they would normally have to go through. So I'd imagine that'd be the same for other products. So potentially I might not be able to get that for a few months, which means I might have to explore other options, which I'm not looking forward to because that could be quite expensive trying to find a different product. But yeah, guess I'll have to make do. So yeah, so tomorrow, so I think now, nap time, sit and chill on my laptop for about an hour or so. I've got some stuff I was supposed to do, which I have not done yet, one of which is pay council tax, which is a very big priority that I need to get done as soon as possible, otherwise I will get some very angry letters. Yeah, then counselling session, hopefully that will go well, but see what we end up talking about to decide that. And then hopefully bed properly, but something tells me I'm going to be up till 4 AM, which if I am, I might film a little bit then, but that'll probably be on tomorrow's video, not this one. Yeah. So that's about it really. Sleep, counsel, sleep, and then see you in the morning.
I am currently sat on the toilet, but I really don't care. I'm not doing that, I'm just sat here because it's a seat. I'm about to go down and eat something if I can, and then I'll probably go back to bed. I've been in bed since I finished editing the film. I can't stop shaking, I'm so cold. Oh. I haven't had tonsillitis in 2 years, and I genuinely, I hate it so much.
Well, light bulb has gone, and I have just tracked God knows what onto my bed. So that's exciting. Literally gonna just loaf and play Animal Crossing because I'm just not feeling it today. And now I get to eat the mush that I made. And maybe have cake, or maybe not. So cake turned out kind of cakey. Ish. YouTube on. Strawberries being eaten. I'm just not feeling it, but I mean, this is a little bit of serotonin, hopefully, on a plate. Bleep.
You just can't help it, can you? What do you think you're doing?
Earning my keep while I'm still able.
I couldn't stop him. What did Imran have to say? There's nothing you can do.
Hi, pretty girl.
What's that then?
Likes to describe itself, feels as though the light of democracy is flickering dangerously. John Sokol, BBC News, Washington.
From a relentless rise in COVID admissions.
How long can you keep going like this? At this pace, I think we've got about a week.
Staff fear burnout.
The nurses are broken. The physical and mental load is huge.
The toll is immense.
A small end of the day update on me. My voice has decided to return to me. But I do still feel extremely ill, so I will be taking a test tomorrow. In the meantime, have a wonderful night.
So I'm gonna go in the bath and try and warm me up, but I'm currently trying to decide which bath soap to use. This one's mine, and then I have a black coffee and number 5, which smells like Chanel number 5. And then my mum has lavender and bergamot, all from the Canine Soap Company, which is my auntie's company. Mum lets me use the lavender one because it helps me sleep, and I let Mum use Stay Girl if she wants to. I might use lavender just to try and chill me out a bit, but I can't seem to get warm. So I'm gonna do a face mask, a soothing one, because I've also got this because I got a text off my period app earlier saying that I'm due on, just making my day better. And yeah, have a bath. I'll show you me putting my bath stuff in. I'm not showing you me in the bath because that'd be weird. And then I'm gonna go to bed. I've been watching the news, this is stressing me out. It's so annoying that I've got a spot. Anyway. So I have decided to go with the lavender and bergamot. I absolutely love it, it's so good. I'll let that dissolve for a little bit and then I'll jump on in.